Hello everyone. It's been a hot minute since I made a longer video, so I thought I would do that. And so I kind of want to talk about our breeding program and some of the rabbits that we have and things like that. We have, first of all, my Rabbitry is called Babbity, Rabbity, Rabbitry. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, then you know the story behind that. And so I'm sitting here with, this fly, with Jingle and our new guy. They're pretty close to the same age. Jingle's never really, besides his siblings, he's never been anywhere near another rabbit. And it doesn't look like they're gonna get along very well. Anyway, I've just got them here temporarily till I can fix this, do something with it. Anyway, I gotta build a frame for it. I just bought it today. So, I have my red New Zealand buck. His name is Peter Rabbit. He's 2 years old, I think. And then I have his son Jingle right here. He's full-blooded New Zealand as well, and he'll be 6 months old in June. And then I have this guy that we have yet to name. Got him today. The little boy was calling him S'more. So I actually think I might keep that because I think that's cute. And for some reason in my mind that's stuck in my head, so that might end up just being his name. Anyway, he was born in October, so he's getting close to breeding age as well. And I have big plans for these boys. As you guys know, I had 2 does that we had to euthanize because one had pneumonia real bad, and the other one had cancer. And I like to at least keep 4 does. Right now, I have 2. One of them is going to a new home. That's Maple, the tort. She's gotta go. She gave me so many problems this last breeding season, and I just don't want to deal with that again. Also, I have a guy that, a gentleman that's wanting a rabbit right now that can breed. I went ahead and bred her to Peter Rabbit because that's what he wanted. He asked me to do that, and so she will be having babies the end of May probably, or middle May, something like that. Anyway, so she'll be having babies for him. Everybody's a little antsy because I ran out of the pellets this morning and all they got was hay and like fresh grass. What a horrible life they lead. Anyway, so we're close to full on mutiny right now. Anyway, so these guys I'm not a huge fan of line breeding. I'm cool with breeding him back to his mom, which Cookie is his mom, Jingle's mom. Just one time I might try that, but I'm just not 100% comfortable with it. So, I decided to get another buck, just to have some sort of variety. Sorry, the chickens, the animals they're everywhere. So I wanted to, so that's why I got this guy. Peter Rabbit's, I'm on a tangent here. I'm so sorry about that. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anyway, Maple's going to a new home, and so Cookie will be my only New Zealand doe. And I've got 2 does that I'm supposed to be picking up sometime. I'm still waiting to hear from the lady. They won't be ready till the fall breeding season, which is fine because I'm not breeding again till fall. This last time was a nightmare, and I usually try to the plan was to get 2 breedings in the spring and 1 in the fall, and I just don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to stick to my 2 and be done. So I just wanted to have some variety. got the new girls, really for him. Jingle's going to be doing a lot of breeding. He's got 2 girls just for him. And I think S'more here, I guess I've officially named him, I'm going to breed him a Cookie. Give Peter Rabbit a little bit of a break, even though he probably doesn't need one. He'll be fine. I'd like to have another New Zealand doe. But right now, 3 will be fine for right now. As far as the lops, I have so many now. I've got 3 litters due. I have 2 litters due this coming week, and 1 litter due at the end of the month of May, or I guess mid-May actually. So I'll have all those guys that will be ready to go soon. I have all these New Zealand babies that are ready to go. A few of them have sold, and they just haven't come pick them up yet. And I'm thinking about doing something different with that as well. But that's a whole other video, I guess. So the plan for Jingle and I guess S'more and Peter Rabbit is to get to meet a lady. I would really like to have another doe, so I'll probably be on the hunt. But first, I have to get rid of these babies that I have now, and I have got to build, my husband has to build me a new hutch because the other one was a nightmare to deal with, and I absolutely refuse to deal in wood anymore. So it's wire or nothing. And I know I get a lot of crap about wire's bad for their feet. Whatever. It's not, actually. Because they don't have pads on their feet. They have fur. And they can get sore hocks. They can. But most of the time they get sore hocks from sitting in their own urine and feces. And if they have wire flooring, they go do that because it goes through. So, I do have sink mats that I bought from Dollar Tree that I like to use as like resting mats or whatever you want to call them. They actually, I think they keep them cooler in the summer. They love them. They lay on them all the time. So, anyway, that's the plan for these guys. And I, of course, will be showing you the new girls, and whenever I get them, I'll have to think of names for them too. I have the worst time thinking of names. Litters are not hard to name because I just think of a theme and go from there. But these guys, I just can't. I just have a hard time doing it like that. So, anyway, do you guys have any questions or anything about our breeding program, like what we do and just anything? I love to answer questions. I do. I'm an open book, and I love that, like, the rabbit community is so open, and we're down for helping other people, and you can borrow this rabbit, or you can use my stud, or, you know, whatever. And, you know, if we have a baby that somebody might want, you know, we'll sell it to you at a decent price. And, you know, it's just, everybody's so helpful. I haven't found anybody in the rabbit world who is a gatekeeper and who is rude. You know, I haven't found anybody like that. Actually everybody that I've talked to in the rabbit world is super nice and understanding, and they're totally fine with answering questions. I love it when you ask questions. I do. I love when they ask me questions, when people ask me questions, because I want people to be well informed about what they're doing. And you have to be well informed when it comes to animals. And I am not saying I know everything. I'm not an expert by any means. But I do a lot of research. I do a lot of reading and studying, and I spend a ton of time with these guys. So much time. So I know a lot about my rabbit specifically. But I mean, a rabbit's a rabbit, so usually what's good for one is good for all of them. But anyway, so that's our plan. We're done breeding for the fall. These guys will get their chance. It'll be their first time, so that'll be, I'm sure they'll love it. It'll be exciting. And I'm excited to see what color babies we get. I love some color babies. I love them. So, Everyone have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.